Hello everybody, it's Rumor here, affiliate career channel, and in this video I will tell you about 10 truths and lies about expired domains. Do they still work for SEO? Expired domains have been and remain popular among SEOs for many years, as their purchase allowed to first create PBN and post links to the money sites, second to place a permanent 301 redirect from a good trusted domain to a money site and increases backlinks count and pass the old website's SEO link juice to it. And third, finally, to create an affiliate money site directly on the purchased expired domain in order to use its trust to reach the Google's top and earn money on affiliate programs by posting product reviews. But what works today? And can expired domains still be effective in terms of SEO in 2022 after such an incredible number of Google's updates? Here's a quick answer. Expired domains right away haven't lost their relevance, although today you can only create a money site on it. But is that not enough? At the top of Google's SERPs in many affiliate niches, you can see expired domains and hundreds of their pages in the first place. So I will smash your delusions to smithereens and tell the truth about how to build a money site today on an expired domain, which can even take not top 10, but just the first place. Watch this video until the end, where I will reveal all the truth about expired domains and those 10 myths and truth about the topic of expired domains for SEO. I want you not only listen to me, but check my words for yourself. So tell me, do you meet sites in Google with backlinks from PBNs at the top of Google search results pages? Do you see sites in top 10 with redirects from other trusted domains? No. Maybe you come across sites with spam backlinks that you can buy on SEO Black Cat forums. I'm talking about those spam link blasts like Web 2.0 links, edu links, garbage sites, forum profiles, etc. While you're checking, let's break down 10 myths and truths about expired domains today. So myth number 1, PBNs still work. You just need to register or buy expired domains, set up a simple website on them, and put a link to the money site. Right? True, this doesn't work anymore. And quite a long time ago, by the way. I know this firsthand. Back in 2017, I just shut down my PBN network. I hired a manager who using a special crawler, searched for domains and registering them. There were many temp-based ones among them, by the way. We raised sites on bogus names simply so that their names and data were similar to those with whom the domain was registered for the first time. We created a whole Excel table with domains, entered the data of each domain and registration, renewal period. I used priority prospects, PBN hosting, and we hosted domains on different regions, different classes of IPs, A, B, C. Those were times. We created new content and added the link to a money site. Drip feed all the job. It was my network of domains, and there were links only to my money sites. As a result, the network wasn't banned by Google, but its effectiveness went to zero with time. But for a couple of years, it worked. But this time has passed. Google has learned well how to identify such PBNs. Myth number 2. I can buy a domain with many backlinks and then make a 301 redirect to my target domain and get the way of those incoming links and improve the target domain rankings. Something like this. The truth is, it doesn't work anymore. In my 20 years of work in SEO, I've seen many examples of how my competitors both expired domains and made permanent redirects from them to target domain. There were sites that using this method stayed at the Google's top for a very long time. But time has passed and now this method doesn't work anymore. Myth number 3. Expired domains don't live long if you raise the affiliate side on them. The truth is that there is no such exact rule. For example, look at the innerbody.com website. I've known it for 2 years or so. It gets a lot of organic traffic today. It all depends on how you will behave your website. Will you regularly add valuable content that visitors like? Do you work with EAT factors to improve your website's trust? For example, if you create a money site that visitors like, it will be at the top of Google for a long time. It's almost true if the website has a lot of well-trusted backlinks. Myth number 4. An expired domain can get banned by Google anytime. I had a case when I built a site and received a manual penalty from Google for using either alt content or something related to the brand of this website. It happened with one of my domains. There were no more cases for a very long time. Myth number 5. A domain with good backlinks can be useless. That is true. That is why I create my SEO course on choosing and buying domains at auctions and then making an affiliate website on it. You can avoid useless purchases using my course with tons of important information on expired domains. Not only do backlinks determine the quality of a domain, but many other factors, such as history, the old content, the type of backlinks, and its previous success in Google search results. I told you all this in my course. You can get access immediately and save a lot of time and money to buy an expired domain and create a money site on it. Myth number 6. Is it better to buy expired domains from people that are looking for them and resell? Those experts have already verified them. There are many services for buying expired domains with huge backlink profiles and amazing authority. These are resellers and they own domains with great backlinks because they purchased these domains before. But I wouldn't recommend buying from them. Firstly, you will pay much more for the domain. You also don't know what the reseller did with this domain before. Perhaps he tested and tries to use it for its purposes, but the information can be verified and archive work yet because it's too early. Finally, you can buy a pig in a poke. Myth number 7. Over time, those sites that link to expired domains remove the links posted if you change the linked website subject. Honestly, I've always thought that if the website admins see that the site has changed the subject, links will be immediately removed from it. But this is not true. No one checks the links they put on their pages across the domain live. Nobody needs it. Therefore, those posted links have been live for 10 or maybe 20 years. The only question is that links may disappear for other reasons. The site changes its content, its structure, or it's closed. This is possible with any domain, not just an expired one. Myth number 8. Google has learned to determine that the website has expired and remove the weight of all of its incoming links. That's what John Mueller said about expired domains and other Google representatives. But this is not true otherwise. So how to explain the fact that such sites are still at the Google's top for in many niches? Don't listen to Google's representatives. They do everything to discourage you from buying expired domains for SEO. If there are no indexed pages in Google at the time of buying an expired domain, it is better not to buy it. In fact, checking the domain's indexing before you buy it's important. After all, if the domain is banned, you can see if there are spam pages in the index. But sometimes, because the domain has been inactive for many years, Google simply removes the entire domain pages from its index. And then what? There's a risk, but if you check the domain and you didn't see any spam, then the risks are minimal. In addition, there are fewer auctions for such domains, and I often win them easily without any competitors. Then I immediately connect the domain to Google Webmaster Tools and check if it has manual action. Myth number 10. If a domain becomes authority after you place a money site, it means all its pages can rank in top 10. It's true. So if you manage to make such a site that start ranking on top, don't relax. After all, only useful and interesting content for users will rank high in Google search. Volumetric, formatted, and high quality content. Domain trust helps all pages rank well. But if Google sees that you are making low quality content, individual pages may not appear in the top at first, and then you may lose trust in the entire domain. So I presented 10 myths and truths about expired domains and debunked all the myths. The key point is that expired domains are still working for SEO and very successful, so you can continue to buy them to create affiliate money site. I've made my own SEO course for those who want to do it without mistakes and achieve success. You can get access to it with a 50% discount.